Hello there. How's it going? Yes, I'm still on the fast. It is day 9 of the Master Cleanser fast. Having my tea right now. Had an active day today. I was helping my brother move boxes. He's moving, so I was loading up the moving van or the truck. So I had good energy. Kind of reminds me of when I was doing stagehand work years ago. I was on this fast for 31 days. I was well over 20 days into it and doing back-to-back shows on 2 days and just running circles around everybody. All kinds of energy. I have my little bottle with me and my stuff. So you do get more energetic as you move along on this. So, all right, we are going to continue reading from the Master Cleanser book by Stanley Burroughs. Yesterday we talked about how to make the mixture, how much to drink, a little bit about what's in the ingredients. So now we are going to read, let's see how much we got here. Do a couple pages here, page and a half. Alrighty, helping the cleansing along. As this is a cleansing diet, the more you can assist nature to eliminate poisons, the better. If your system feels upset, it is because you are not having sufficient elimination. Avoid this possibility by following the directions completely. Above all, be sure you have 2, 3, or more movements a day. This may seem unnecessary, not eating solid food, but it is nature's way of eliminating the waste it has loosened from the various cells and organs in the body. They must leave the body some way. It would be just the same as sweeping the floor around and never removing the dirt from the house if the waste were not passed out. The better the elimination, the more rapid will be the results. Now, I typically only have the one bowel movement in the morning, but I do that saltwater flush, so that flushes stuff out. And that's why I think the saltwater flush is very important, because it's like an enema from the top down. It just pushes whatever else is in there out. A laxative herbal tea is found to be the best helper for most persons. It is good practice to take a laxative herbal tea right from the beginning, the last thing at night and the first thing in the morning. There are several good laxative teas. They are best taken in liquid form. Buy them in your health food store. Another cleansing aid, internal saltwater bathing. I like this. It was weird at first. It was like drinking the ocean, but I've gotten used to it. As it is necessary to bathe the outside of our bodies, so it is with the inside. Do not take enemas or colonics at any time during the cleansing diet or afterwards. They are unnecessary and can be extremely harmful. There is a much superior method of cleansing the colonic tract without the harmful effects of customary colonics and enemas. This method will cleanse the entire digestive tract, while the colonics and enemas will only reach the colon or a small part of it. Colonics can be expensive, while our saltwater method is not. Now, I will say you can do this even when you're not fasting. The main thing, you've got to have an empty stomach. So you might want to do a partial fasting, say the night before, just to kind of cleanse you out a little bit better. And then you can do this flush. But I would not do it until you had a bowel movement in the morning. So that could be a little challenging. So you kind of got to watch your movements a little bit. I mean, it works really good on the fast because you don't really have anything in there anyway. Okay, directions. Prepare a full quart of lukewarm water and add 2 level rounded for the Canadian quart teaspoons of uniodized sea salt. Do not use ordinary iodized salt, as it will not work properly. Drink the entire quart of salt and water first thing in the morning. This must be taken on an empty stomach. The salt and water will not separate, but will stay intact and quickly and thoroughly wash the entire tract in about an hour. Several eliminations will likely occur. The salt water has the same specific gravity as the blood. Hence, the kidneys cannot pick up the water and the blood cannot pick up the salt. This may be taken as often as needed for proper washing of the entire digestive system. If the salt water does not work the first time, try adding a little more or a little less salt until the proper balance is found. Or possibly take extra water with or without salt. This often increases the activity. Remember, it can do no harm at any time. The colon needs a good washing, but do it the natural way, the saltwater way. It is quite advisable to take the herb laxative tea at night to loosen, then the salt water each morning to wash it out. If for some reason the salt water cannot be taken in the morning, then the herbal laxative tea must be taken at night and morning. Okay. Should I take supplements? Some people want to take vitamin pills or food supplements while on the diet. This frequently fails to produce the desired result. There are many reasons. As the lymphatic glands become clogged, they are no longer able to assimilate and digest even the best of foods. As we cleanse our bodies and free our cells and glands of toxins that clog and paralyze our assimilation, we free our various organs and processes to do their proper jobs. Note page 20. Okay, all the necessary vitamins and minerals are in the lemonade, and therefore we do not need an additional supply in most cases. Vitamin pills and supplements do not grow on trees as such, but rather come to us in fruits, berries, vegetables, and plants. Man will never take a group of natural or synthetic foods, process and combine them in a variety of products, and come up with anything equal or better than the original. They have lost much of their basic life and energy by combining them according to a man-made concept. Many dangerous side effects can occur because of improper and unequal balances present. Stay with the natural laws of balance. First, one must decide if God is right or if man is right. If God is right, then man and his ideas of processing, tearing apart, and rearranging are likely to be wrong. Later, as we consume a more complete variety of foods, we can find our sources of vitamins and minerals complete and in forms that are easily assimilated. It should not be necessary to return to these supplements, even if one is accustomed to taking them. The sources of good food are steadily being enlarged as people become more educated concerning them. Search these sources and rely on them for your total nutritional needs. All right, so there we have it. So that basically covers the process that you're going to be going through. The tea and the saltwater flush and making the mixture and everything. So it is important, though, really to stick to the process and don't start trying to make things up and add things to it. And, because I find I really like the taste of it. It's kind of like a lemony tea, mapley thing. So I've never, even after 31 days at one time, I never grew tired of drinking it. So, but it is very important to follow it and just keep on top of it. And the tea, as he had mentioned, and I concur, is very helpful to have that elimination. I just do it at night, so I have the one in the morning because I'm doing the saltwater flush too. But I have at times done it twice a day if I've thought I was needing a little more cleansing. So it's up to you on that. So with that, I think I will call it a night. It's been a long day of moving boxes. Finish my tea and go to bed. But if you would like to find out more, you can go to to tuckersurvival.com. And there you will find all of the podcast from this show, the video version of this show. We have a page dedicated to those. Also our other shows, such as News from the Bunker, Thoughts from the Bunker. We have blogs. We have a news section. So it's all kinds of stuff you can find there. And again, that is tuckersurvival.com. So as always, you go out and have a wonderful day or evening, depending on when you're watching this. And I will see you on the next episode of Survival Health as this Master Cleanser Fast continues. You have a good one.
Survival Health is brought to you by Tucker Survival and produced by MBJ Media Services.